is video time. So, what's today's topic? Keeping it to yourself. I talked about this just recently, but I'm going to touch on this actually. I'll tell you why. Keeping things to yourself is good. I'm going to stand on that. Don't tell people your achievements. But one thing I forgot to add is don't open your mouth, period, when you don't need to. Don't get too close. Don't let people know things about you that they can be used against you. Unless, there's really no unless, to be honest. You don't let people see the worst sides of you or what you've done in the past and this, that, and the other, right? I have somebody who's done something insane, right? And every time a certain topic comes up, they bring something about me, and it's just like, oh, I can really say it. And today I let it slip. But it was only enough for maybe that person to understand. And it still didn't need to be said, right? Like I should have been a better person. But at the same time, don't be saying stuff just to say it. Like one of my friends says a lot. So you just be saying stuff just to say it. Like sometimes it's true. It's like, why do we feel like we need to fill up the space that doesn't even need to be filled up? You know? Like, just let it be space. If that makes sense. Like, don't try to put like you know, when you're a kid, though, you have those shapes that you'd put in and you'd fill it in the right shape. Stop trying to put a square and a triangle, you know? If it's not going to fit that, then just don't put it in there. It's just like words. If it doesn't need to be said, then don't say it at all. And it's like, dang, it's true. It's 100% true. Because you could dig yourself a hole trying to just say too much. Sometimes it's better to have awkward silence, I'm not going to lie, right? Obviously, learn when to say things and how to say them, that kind of stuff. But the true thing of, like, your words hold power. And when you're someone who doesn't speak a lot, when you do speak, people listen. It's true. It really is true. So, yeah, like, your opinion doesn't matter. And I mean this in a sense of, like, towards the general people or people you're close to or people that try to use things against you. Your opinion truly doesn't matter. Stop caring about what people think or do or say. And just, like, you know, save it. Save those words. Save it for someone who's more intellectual. You know what I mean? Like, instead of trying to get your get back or whatever it is, just live life. And don't hold on to that with somebody else and just distance, you know? For me, one thing is, like, I feel like I'm try to be the hero type in a sense where it's like, always trying to help someone become better, you know? Like, in the sense of, like, oh, don't do this, don't say that, be careful with it. Like, let's say for this, it's that, oh, don't cuss, this thing, the other. And it's just like, or like, try doing this, try that. And like, sometimes, like, it becomes too much for me, like, all right, you're not my, or all right, but you're not my dad, or you're not my this and the other. And it's like, damn, they're right. But, like, I always want the best for people, so I'm always going to say it, you know? But it's like, again, not somebody's parent, not somebody's nothing. And one thing, too, like, what made me think is, like, I told someone, like, for example, because we don't cuss, right, for the sake, because, like, it's Ramadan, right? And they were saying, or I cussed, I said the D word, right? And usually, I don't say the F word, the SH word, the A word. I stopped saying it. But, like, some words will pop out, right? So this one time it slipped, and I've been telling him to chill out. And he goes, oh, see, you, look, I got it, like, da-da-da, like, I told you. Like, look, you're, like, practice what you preach kind of thing. And I was like, yeah, you're right, you got me, appreciate it. And then they're kind of like, they were like, oh, like, they're trying to get at me. They're trying to, like, if I said, no, or that my fault, or something like that, they would have been like, no, because you said it, and you said this, that. And I realized if you disagree, like, yeah, you're right. You're like, oh. And it's just, like, that's like saving your words. You know what I mean? Like, I could be like, yeah, but, like, I just slipped up, and I just, instead of saying, like, yeah, you're right, save my words. Or, like, for example, they do it a lot, and I just happen to slip once. I could just be like, yeah, you're right. You know? Just save yourself from stuff. And it's just like, well, some people, even you could just laugh or whatever it is, right? And someone want to get on you. And this person's like that. It is sometimes funny, but then sometimes like, OD. And then there's other people that are just like, anytime I say anything, they're like, all right, bro, who are you, right? sometimes it is because like again, like I said, like sometimes like it will hit a lot more if I don't say anything. Like if I'm the person maybe who doesn't talk or something, or at least like if it was perfect, like not perfect time, but the right timing. And because I try to do it too much, I try because I like being I like making people laugh and stuff like that. And when I do it the right way, it works. But when I try to overdo it, then it's just like, you're doing too much. So, yeah, just again, timing, keep your mouth closed. That last video I said when it comes to your successes and everything, just keep it to yourself and share with the right people. And then when it comes to, and even just don't say it, because sometimes it's like a dopamine rush, and because you said it, like, oh, this happened, then they're gonna be like, oh, or they might not even say it. They're like, all right, okay, cool, like happy for you, and they wish the best for you. But since you said it to this person, maybe a couple others, or maybe even just that person, you might feel like, oh, like you've made it in life, when really it's just like it wasn't really that much compared to anything. So just better not tell anyone and just put your head down, kind of thing. But this thing, it's just like really something they say, just don't say much. If you really do gotta say something, then say it. But if there's no point of saying it, then probably don't say anything. Or like don't waste your time, you know. I feel like I waste my time trying to help a lot again. When it comes to like if it's like people I really don't know. Like I don't have to know you, but I just want to help out. So I'm just gonna ramble and try to say what's probably best for you, and it may or may not be. Who knows? But yeah. Anyways, that was a little, I guess you could say, therapy talk, but then if it helps you, then it helps you. But yeah, also, yesterday, I turned 21. So, March 4th. Right now it is March, 5th, 6th? I can't even tell anymore. So, I'm done. But, alhamdulillah, man, for another year of living. I don't really celebrate my birthday like that, so just gotta keep pushing. And yeah, another thing, too, to keep you all updated with is I'm gonna be doing some modeling stuff, hopefully. So I try to register this one agency, or at least put myself in, and it just never really works. So I don't even know what to do. So I'm gonna go on my computer and try it out there, because I have images saved on there. So just kind of get the right file size, because I have images on my phone, but I don't know, it just doesn't work. So I'll figure that out. But other than that, I did that for everything. Appreciate y'all. And I appreciate the one person that been commenting. Appreciate you, my brother. And other than that, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi, and peace.